If you are someone who is suffering with dry hair and just being able to retain moisture in general, if you are struggling to retain length due to the ends of your hair breaking off, if your ends get easily tangled so you are getting excess single strand knots, then babe, I totally understand what you're going through, because as you can see, I have been there. But now, after tons of research as well as lots of trials and tribulations, I've been able to finally grow healthy hair whilst being able to maintain the ends of my hair in order to see length retention, and all while keeping my hair soft, easily manageable and moisturized. I'm going to show you what moisturizer I use in order to achieve this, and of course I'm going to show you exactly how to make what I believe to be the most effective hair, skin, nails and face moisturizer you have ever used before in your life. And the best part about it is we're only going to be using 3 ingredients, so let's get into it. So obviously the first ingredient that I will be using is my organic shea butter, and I'll explain the benefits of shea butter in just a little while. I'm also going to be using some fractionated coconut oil. If you are someone who is sensitive to coconuts, maybe try the fractionated version. It doesn't get hard like the usual coconut oil. Definitely give this a try, and it doesn't clog your pores. I'm also going to be using my sweet orange essential oil, and again I will be giving you the benefits of each of the ingredients a little bit later on in the video. Right, so I'm going to weigh 240 grams of my shea butter, and feel free to cut your shea butter up into little tiny pieces. I couldn't be bothered to do that but if you do that, it is going to melt a little bit quicker. And don't watch my scales either. I know they don't look the best, but they do work really well. So I am now going to add in 180 grams of my fractionated coconut oil. A great benefit of the fractionated coconut oil is it penetrates the skin a lot better, and it doesn't leave your skin as greasy as the regular coconut oil. I'm going to use the double boiler method just to melt up all of that shea butter. I like to put my stove onto the lowest heat so that it is able to melt the shea butter nice and slowly, and you want to intermittently stir the shea butter and the coconut oil together. This is what it looks like when it is all done, and I'm going to transfer this into a glass container because I'll be popping it in the fridge in just a moment. But before I do that, my son decided that he wanted some of my shea butter as well, so I made a little bit more, and then I followed the same process that I just showed you in the beginning, and then I'm going to add that to my glass container as well, set it aside for about 10 minutes before popping it in the fridge for about an hour and a half or so. Now, for those of you who do not want to make your own DIY, I would recommend Wild Seed Botanicals. They make amazing shea butter, but of course if you want to keep it on a budget, do it yourself. Alright, so after about an hour and a half, this is what my shea butter is looking like. Now with this part, you need to be a little bit careful. You want your shea butter to be the perfect consistency before you start whipping it all up. If it's too hard, you're going to struggle to whip it up, and you may need to melt it back down again. I've tried doing that and it doesn't really turn out all that well. It can leave your shea butter grainy, so it has to be the right consistency. As I'm showing you here as well, I did also weigh out 6 grams of orange essential oil because that's what I want my shea butter to smell like. And I'm going to give you a little tip towards the end of the video with regards to the orange essential oil, so make sure that you are stay tuned for that. So this is the consistency, guys, that you want your shea butter to be looking like. As I said before, if it's too hard, it's going to be very hard to whisk it up, and if it's too soft, then you're going to be whisking for days. Okay, maybe not days, I'm over exaggerating, but it's going to take you a long time. So, shea butter has some amazing benefits for your hair, your skin, including your face and your nails. I use it on my hair every 2 days after I have spritzed my hair with water. The shea butter helps with sealing in all of that hydration. I have a video on that, so please be sure to check it out. I'll leave it in the description below. I use it also on my skin after I've had a shower, which keeps my skin really smooth and feeling healthy. I also use it on my face after I have washed it every single day, because shea butter does not clog your pores and it actually has anti-aging properties, guys. It's also great for your nails as well, so every time I wash my hands I smother my hands and nails with my shea butter, so it has multiple uses. Can we just take a moment to admire the consistency of my whipped shea butter? It is silky soft. I just absolutely love it. Now remember when I said that I'm going to give you a little tip when it comes to orange essential oil? This is why I'm adding in more. Let me tell you something about that. So, orange essential oil reduces inflammation because of its anti-inflammatory properties. It improves radiance in the skin by boosting blood flow, and it helps to deliver essential nutrients to the skin as well. And of course, it smells divine. It smells incredible, guys. Did you know that insects, especially mosquitoes, hate this oil? I used it when I went to Jamaica, and that was the first time I came home without one single bite. Same with the ants as well. When I was lying on the sun loungers, they would approach my legs and then quickly run off. So if you're going abroad to a hot country and like me, the mosquitoes see you as a nice big meal, definitely apply this to your skin and you will notice that the bugs are not so quick to see you as a snack. Okay, so I decided, just for the sake of this video, that I was going to use my piping bag to pipe this into the jars, but I don't normally do that. I'm not gonna lie, I just like to scoop it up and get it in there. But I thought, you know what, let me just pretty things up a little bit. So I've just popped it into some cling film, or you guys in America say, is it saran wrap? And then I'm going to pop that into my piping bag. Now with this, you have to be careful as well, because if the room's a little bit cold, and my kitchen was cold on this day, it becomes a little bit difficult to pipe it out because the shea butter starts to harden a little bit. So you can see I'm using all of my might and my strength to get this shea butter into my containers. But you know, you got to do what you got to do for YouTube and all of that. And it does look, you know, a little bit pretty. But I did mess it up a little bit. I mean, I can normally get it a bit prettier looking than this. But as I said before, my kitchen was cold, so I was struggling a little bit. But, you know, it turned out fine. And it still has the same consistency. Still feels really nice on my skin. So, yeah, guys, this is how it turned out. I would recommend that you give this a try. Please do give it a try. And I'm not going to take the credit for this, okay? Because I did actually get this recipe off another YouTuber by the name of, I think her name is Whole Elise on YouTube. That's where I got the recipe from, and I've been using this for a good 2 years or so now. It's just incredible for my hair and my skin, as I said to you before, and it just has amazing benefits. Babe, I just want to let you know that I have done a full detailed tutorial showing you how I moisturize my hair using this product, so I'll have that video linked down below. If it is not linked at the time of you watching this video, please do turn on your notifications so that you will know when that video goes live. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, light and blessings to you and yours, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Take care.